The wall monitor on my stateroom displayed a stunning view of the spaceport as the WS Olympic prepared for departure on its maiden voyage. One could almost believe it was an actual window, allowing folks in the station to peer into my cabin. I resisted the urge to wave. The rest of the room met and even exceeded my expectations for the new flagship of the Blue Star Lines. They hadn't skimped, and neither had I, when I had purchased the new first-class accommodations. After all, this would be my home for the next 3 days. An amazing feat in its own right. Until this voyage, the trip to Tau Ceti had taken weeks. I had just stowed my personal effects when I felt a familiar sensation. I looked over my shoulder as the spaceport slipped away and sank below the display. Then a red light flashed, accompanied by a 3-tone chime. "This is Irina, your flight attendant," said a voice from the speaker. "All passengers, please report to your assigned common area at this time." That sounded like an excellent idea, as the common area housed the kitchen and the bar. But food and drink would have to wait. As soon as the attendant and her name badge read Ashley spotted me, she checked off her clipboard. "Mr. Fletcher Ward, please sit in seat 8 and buckle in. We're almost ready for the jump to warp space." Within moments, the 10 of us, 8 first-class passengers and 2 attendants, sat securely. Presumably, the 50 or so passengers and crew had done the same on their respective decks. Another flashing light, and 3 more tones. "This is your captain speaking. Ship time is 2130 hours. In a few moments, I will engage the warp drive. Those of you who have traveled to Alpha Centauri before will be familiar with the effects of jumping to warp space. Please note that this ship, with its new drive, will cruise at 10 times the speed you're used to. There may be a little discomfort at first, but it will pass. The drive will be engaged for approximately 12 hours for the first leg of our trip." Warp Space and Chill. In a Flash 2020, Christopher J. Burke from eSpec Books, available on Amazon.com.